Hello lads and ladies and welcome to this. Now today we are back for another video on the channel. Now today it's game week 9 in Sky Bet League 1 already. The games are flying. These Saturday and Tuesdays, they just come around the corner. And today we are predicting the next set of fixtures, the next batch of fixtures. There are some crackers in here, so let me know your predictions down in the comments. Do you agree with mine? If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. It does go a long way. Let's get on with the video. So starting off at Wimbledon against Blackpool. Now Wimbledon have only picked up 1 point at home this year. They have been ground sharing with QPR. They have been better on the road though. They got a good point against Burton at the weekend. Burton are struggling at the bottom of the table, but still a good point to come away. Wimbledon are looking for that first home win of the season, and Blackpool haven't won away from home for about 14 months since that Southend victory in August of last year. So both sides are going into this with an anticipated wanting to end those droughts. I am going to go for a Blackpool 2-0 victory though. I said 3 Blackpool victories in the week, only 1 have come true. It's going to be an interesting one. Blackpool got a good win at the weekend, but on this one I fancy a Blackpool 2-0 win, but AFC Wimbledon will still have a very good season in my opinion. Bristol Rovers against Hull. Now, Bristol didn't play at the weekend due to this ongoing situation against Accrington. Hull have lost 2 of the last 4 against Fleetwood and Peterborough. They lost against, but they have beaten Rochdale and Wimbledon. So it's kind of, you don't know what you're going to get from Hull at the moment. I think they will bounce back though, like they did when they played Fleetwood and lost. They bounced back against Rochdale. I think Bristol not playing at the weekend may affect them. They might start a bit slow. I'm going to go for a Bristol Rovers 1, Hull 3. Bristol Rovers are in good form. They're unbeaten in the last 4 games as well, so they've won 3 of those games as well, so they'll want to put up a good fight against a good team and show that they're playoff worthy this season. But I'm going to go for 3-1 Hull. Charlton against Oxford. Now Charlton are the high flyers at the moment. They've won the last 3, they've kept 4 clean sheets, and again they're just showing what a good side they are. They beat Northampton at the weekend, they beat Blackpool in the midweek, they got a point against Sunderland a couple of weeks ago, so just slowly they're just starting to show teams what they can do, and they're going about the business very quietly. I've noticed not a lot of people are talking about it. They're playing an Oxford side who won the last game against MK Dons. The derby at the weekend did get called off, 6 points from 6 for them this season. I am going to go for a Charlton victory on this one, a 1-0 win. They'll get another clean sheet, another 3 points that would surely put them into the playoff places early on in this campaign. Crewe against Lincoln. Now both sides won at the weekend, and since Lincoln did lose, they've kept 3 clean sheets and they've won 2 of them during one against Fleetwood, so they bounced back to that defeat against Bristol Rovers really well. Crewe won away from home for the first time at the weekend against Doncaster, who were very in form, and I thought Doncaster were going to win that just, but Crewe up and running, that'll give them confidence. They currently sit 13th in the league, but Lincoln sit top of the league for a reason. 19 points, 6 wins in their draw and a loss, but Lincoln on fire at the moment. I am going to go for a Lincoln City 1-0 victory away from home at Crewe. Going to be a difficult one. I look forward to seeing how this one pans out. Ipswich against Gillingham. Now Ipswich have won all 3 home games and they've scored 6 goals, conceded none. But away from home they have struggled of late. They did lose the other day against Lincoln and lost against Doncaster, so they want to put that right. And we started off last season very well, but it fell to pieces come January, February time. But they do play Gillingham side that have lost the last 3 by 2 goals in all 3 of them. Portsmouth in there and Fleetwood in there. So it's going to be an interesting one to see how Gillingham bounce back. I can only see an Ipswich victory in this one. I think Lambert will get one over Steve Evans. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Ipswich victory. It's going to be a tight one, but the town will get back to winning ways at Portman Road against the Gills. Peterborough against Burton. Now Peterborough cannot stop scoring and cannot stop winning at the moment. They're on fine form and they've won the last 5 league games. Altogether they've won the last 6 games and they're just on fire. They've only conceded 2 goals in that time as well to Hull and Swindon. But Peterborough, they know how to score goals and they know how to defend this year a bit better. So that'll stand them in good stead. They're playing a Burton side that are very low on confidence. They've only picked up 5 points this season. I think only 1 of them are on the road as well. I can only see a victory for Peterborough, a 3-0 posh victory on this one. The scoring goals, the winning games of football, confidence is flowing. They've got a great victory against Hull at the weekend. Peterborough 3, Burton 0. Sorry, Albion fans on this one. Next up is Swindon against Accrington. Now, both sides didn't play at the weekend. However, so I think there'll be a bit of freshness, or it could be a bit leggy. You never know when teams have had a longer break than others. But Swindon are better at home. We picked up all 6 points at home, and they were in the first couple of home games of the season. Away from home, they have struggled. But Accrington, they won the last game against Fleetwood and have shown a different type to how they play this year. They can play in a number of different kind of ways, and got Sean McConville back. He's a big boost. Swindon need a victory for confidence, in my opinion, and they are going to get it. Richie Wellens is a good manager. I'm going to go for a Swindon 1-0 victory on this one. There'll only be 1 goal in it. It could go to either side, but I'm just fancying a Swindon Town victory on this one. Next up is Portsmouth against the Cobblers. Now, Portsmouth are in great form of late, and I predicted 2 losses and they've won twice. So, Portsmouth fans, I bet you're wishing I predict 3-0 to Cobblers. Now, I think Portsmouth will win this one 2-0 at home. Even though they haven't been as great at home as they normally are, I think they're missing that Fratton faithful. Northampton are struggling at the moment. They lost the last game against Charlton. I think they're going to be in the bottom 4 come the end of the season, unfortunately for them. Portsmouth, 2-0 winners on this one. They're in great form at the moment, scoring goals, and they seem to have been clicking. 2-0 to Portsmouth. Fleetwood against Shrewsbury. Now, Shrewsbury are good away from home. We picked up 5 out of 9, 1 win, 2 draws. But again, at home they do struggle. But they are coming to Highbury, where Fleetwood have won the last 2 of the last 4 games at home and away. Got the first away victory against Gillingham at the weekend. So we're in good form ourselves. Shrewsbury did lose at the weekend to Rochdale. So Ricketts will want to get back to winning ways. He's a good manager. Was it Wrexham before he came to Shrewsbury? I think it's going to be a very interesting game. Shrewsbury got some good players, like Leon Clark up front. He's been an excellent buy. Scored the winner a couple of weeks ago against Wimbledon. Fleetwood to win this one 2-1. I think they'll just get back-to-back wins for the first time this season in the league. Hopefully a victory. Sorry, Salop fans. I'm praying Fleetwood get a 2-1 victory on this one. Plymouth against Doncaster. Now, Plymouth have scored a lot of goals this season. They still have Doncaster, 25 goals between them, so they do know where the net is. Doncaster did lose at the weekend for the first time at home this season against Crewe, but 2 very good victories before that against Ipswich and Portsmouth. Plymouth again have won 2 of the last 4. They drew at the weekend against Wigan, so they'll want to get back to winning ways, and if they don't win on Tuesday, it'll be no wins in 3. But again, it's going to be a very interesting game between 2 good sides. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. Both sides know where the net is. Both sides like to put on a good show and play good football on the front foot. 2-2 draw at Home Park on this one. And finally, Rochdale against Sunderland. Now, Rochdale won back-to-back league away games against Burton and Shrewsbury. So very good wins for them. And they beat Fleetwood early on in the season. So they're just starting to click now. And the 20% of safety, as we'd say, 10 points in, 50 normally guarantees safety, 52 just to make sure. Sunderland did lose for the first time at the weekend against Portsmouth at home, but are unbeaten away from home. I think Sunderland will win this one 1-0. I think they just got that little bit too much quality for the Dale. But if Rochdale win, it'll be a massive statement of intent. But for me, Sunderland 1-0 victory. They'll get back to winning ways, and I don't think it's time to worry there yet. I think they're a very good side, and they'll be up there come May. 1-0 to Sunderland. So there are my predictions. Let me know, do you agree with me, or what do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. If you're liking this series, please smash a like. It'll be massively appreciated. Can we try and hit 50 likes on this one? That'd be absolutely amazing. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. We're trying to get to 6,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I need your guys to support me. It'd be amazing if you could. It's free to do so, so go down there and press subscribe. Hopefully see you later on in the week when I've got loads of these right. Make sure you join me tomorrow night for a Fleetwood Town against Shrewsbury watch along. Until then, I will see you later. Up the cods.